Okay, so basically, I am looking to get some more experience cueing, and that's why I'm recording this video. So if you watch it, please give me some feedback about my cues. This is going to be a short one, just geared towards like a post-hike or post-active day relaxation almost. I'm out at Mona Lake and I've just gone for a hike, so that's what I'm focused on today. So I've accidentally placed my mat in an ant pile, but okay, let's start by sitting cross-legged on the mat. You can face forward. I'm just facing to the side so you can see. And you can bring your palms together at your chest and cast your eyes downward or close them if you like. And just start to drop in. Focus on your breath. You can become aware, do a little body scan, maybe shift a little bit from left to right on your sit bones. You can feel through each part of your body, starting at the toes and working your way up. Just noticing what might feel a little bit tense for you today, or where you're holding tension. That includes feeling into your head, your neck, your mouth, jaw. And then you can start tuning in to the sounds around you as well. Maybe you're outside like I am and you can hear a little bit of birds chirping or frogs or something like that. Or maybe you're inside and maybe you hear your dog walking across the floor or something like that. But you can just notice all of that and then let it drop away and focus back in on your body. And we're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top, and we're going to exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to start opening our eyes now that we've got a good little inventory of where in our body we're holding tension or where we might feel a little more relaxed. We can start in a cat-cow position. So you're going to put your hands in, you're going to get on all fours and you're going to stack your joints. So you want your hands under your elbows, under your shoulders, and your knees under your hips. And then we're going to inhale for cow and exhale for cat. And you just want to be feeling every vertebra moving. Start by doing it a little slower and then see how that feels. And then just move with your breath. And then you can maybe take some circles with the hips. Go off the rails. Go off the train tracks. You don't have to be perfectly parallel for this. Just do some circles, switch directions, see how that feels. And then we're going to just start bringing in more parts of the body. So keep your left knee on the ground. Keep your left knee on the ground. And we're going to lift your left hand forward. And try to keep it in line with your head. And you can keep your gaze downward. And if you feel ready for it, you can go ahead and hover your right knee above the ground. And if that feels good, then you can go ahead and extend it out. And then we're going to crunch it in elbow to knee for 1 on the exhale. Inhale back out. Elbow to knee for 2. Inhale back out. And elbow to knee for 3. And then we're going to do the other side. So we're going to take the right hand up and out, parallel with your back. And if it feels good, you can just hover the left knee. If that feels stable, then you can start to extend that leg. And if it's not, you can totally keep the knee on the ground. And then we're going to bring it in, knee to elbow, exhale, 1, and back out for 2. And we don't want to be collapsing into the shoulder like that or the hip. We want to keep it all like in the same position as when you had all 4 on the ground. Exhale for 2. Inhale back out. And exhale for 3. Inhale back out. All right, now we're getting all 4 limbs involved here. We're going to tuck the toes and push up into your first down dog. And you can walk out your dog. We want to have our joints perfectly stacked, back flat. Most importantly, you want to think about drawing your navel to your knees. So if your knees are bent, that's totally cool. If they're straight and your heels are off the ground, maybe you want to think about bending them some more. See if you can sink those heels down. And then we're going to raise the right leg up and drop it between the front hands. Come up for warrior. And we're going to arch back and dial it down. Right hand to right foot. Left hand to the sky. And we're going to take a couple of inhales and exhales here. And then we're going to straighten the right knee, step the back foot forward a little bit, and straighten those arms. If you need to, you can put your hand, but try not to drop all the way in your weight into your arm. And then we're going to kick that back leg up even more and come all the way up. Arms up to the sky. And then we're going to put our right hand on our hip and drop forward with the left and tilt it to the outside of the hand, outside of the foot. And twist your right hand up to the sky. You can use a block or box if this isn't comfortable. Okay, we're going to spiral back up. And then we're going to stretch the legs out wide. And we're going to come down. Oh, do you hear the thunder? We're going to come down so that it's a half lift basically. And then we're going to drop all the way down. And you can grab the ankles, grab the toes if they're available. I'm wearing socks. And just feel what that feels like. You can rock back and forth if that feels right. You can alternate skandhasanas if that feels good. And you want your feet flat on the ground. And then we're going to bring it to the other side. Frame the left foot. We're going to drop down into push-up position. Chaturanga Dandasana. And back up to down dog. This time we're going to raise the left foot. Drop it in between the hands and come up to warrior. And then we're going to arch back and come down, plant the palm inside the foot, right hand up to the sky. Look up if you can. Really think about engaging both of your hips here. And then we're going to kick that back foot forward just a little bit, and we're going to stretch out the arms. Straighten your left knee. And then we're going to come up and kick that back leg forward even more. We're going to raise both arms to the sky. This time, left hand on your hip. Stretch forward and then rotate so your right hand is outside your left foot. And then we're going to come back to that middle stance, but a little bit more close together this time. We're going to drop into yogi squat, malasana. You can put your elbows to your insides of your knees and your hands in prayer if that feels good. If you need to put something under your heels, that's fine. And you can stretch it out by putting your your shoulder in your knee, opening those arms, making sure not to round the back, but to keep the chest open. And then what we're going to do is we're going to heel toe the feet back together, and we're going to drop into a little chair pose. You can exhale to forward fold, half lift, and then come back to seated on the ground. And now you can put your hands on your knees and have a downward facing gaze. And you can just do that body scan again and feel what else might need attention. Maybe your wrists need to be rolled, you know? Maybe it's more like a shoulder stretch or something. Just take time and give your body what it needs. And take notice of how stretching changed how it feels to be in your body. And we're going to take one last moment here where we're noticing our breath. We just did some movements according to our breath, and now we're just going to notice it and see what changed. And then come back to the area and start noticing again the sounds outside your own body. Maybe it's a door opening, or maybe you're hearing thunder in the background like I am. Regardless of what it is, know that you are strong and you take good care of yourself. That's why you showed up today. And thank you for coming to my class. Namaste. Please let me know what you thought of my cuing. I want to get better at it, and I would love some feedback. Thanks. Namaste.